Jackson Podcast.
During this episode, we're going to celebrate Amerie. She's an artist that is prolific. She's an artist that is one of my favorites. You know, during this Tiny Desk concert, I left a comment and called the young lady legendary. And I got some backlash, and I got a lot of people that celebrated her with the comment. And I've met Amerie before in Miami Beach when I opened up at the Miami Heat Stadium with 8 Ball and MJG and did the song that me and them collaborated on. She has a couple of classic albums to me. I feel like her debut album, All I Have, is a classic. I feel like Touch is a classic. She was recently on the Joe Budden podcast talking about her influence and how's life going for her. She has a book club that I participate in, so I'm a fan of Amerie. So if anybody is watching this and they have malicious intentions against Amerie or whatever, you might as well lead a you might as well lead a stream or the viewership right now because this is a celebration of creativity. She personifies DC. That's why I got the cherry blossoms behind me because that is a staple in DC. So we're gonna react to some of the comments and things that she made also on Joe Budden podcast. But let's get on into the music, man. That's what I'm here for, really. Let's check her Tiny Desk out.
It's funny how it's hard to find the words sometimes, wishing we could read minds, don't wanna let our feelings show. So even if you say you don't understand, I'm willing to give as much time as I can. Cause every time arise me, they be talking to me. Oh, talking to me. Ain't no need for words, no, no. Hey. You're always acting so composed and cool. Never got too many words for me. Gotta turn it to make sure I see. Baby, ain't nothing wrong with the love you and I dream of. So sweet. Your actions say more than your lips can speak. My friend said that they just can't see. Our love unspoken and they so deep. 'Cause every time that you look my way, I see what your heart wants to say to me. Yeah. that down a little bit.
I'm gonna let her cook her in a minute. I got something to say about her voice before I let her continue on with the tiny desk. And I want to give a shout out to the go-go band, the backyard band that represents DC well, that has collaborated with Wale, and they make phenomenal music. If you are a connoisseur of high quality music, the transitions from the first song to the second song, it was flawless. It was flawless how you couldn't even tell that the songs was switching. They did a phenomenal job with that, and salute to that band and that group and everything, because they have some high quality music. If you're a fan of go-go music, of DC culture, and just the sound of DC, then you have to go check out some of their creativity. But something I want to say that caught my attention when I first looked at this A. Marie Tiny Desk is her voice. I've created music for over half of my life, and I don't have a big voice neither, and I have to double up a lot when I go into the studio. I heard that she has a crystal clear voice. She speaks softly, and her voice is kind of like, when it's naked without the effects and everything on it, it's kind of low, but it's still clean and high quality and clear. It's just that a lot of people like big, boisterous voices, and she isn't that. So people will, you know, take take credit from her because she doesn't have a loud voice. But I salute her though, because I can relate to that, and I know the difficulties of it when you're recording music and trying to create something of high quality. And that's even more of a challenge. And when you embrace challenges, we flourish through challenges. So I salute A. Marie for that. Her voice is beautiful, and I appreciate it. But let's let her continue to cook.
So first of all, thank you so much for having us here today. That's number one. It feels so good to see each and every one of your faces. It's like, they're excited. And of course, the legendary, amazing backyard band. Oh, that's really who people came to see. They're legendary, amazing. But we had to do it right. We had to do it right. And so we really appreciate you having us here. You feeling good? I'm trying not to just be cheesing the whole time, 'cause I gotta be in the mood. But I'm like, so you guys feel free to, I'm about to sing along. I'm sure there were some rules. You can hum along or something, but you can dance and move, whatever you want to do, because we're feeling you, we see you, we're up close, it's intimate, and we love it. Now, I want to go into something a little new. Oh, I should tell you too. Now, it's familiar, but we can't do backyard band and then do everything exactly the same. We got to do some special sauce on it, so it's going to have that go-go flavor. All right? I want to play you guys a little something new. It's a new record called Mine. Romantic. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. The way your lips feeling tonight, the way they pressed against mine, the way you pull me closer, closer, under the moonlight. This is how it could always be, you and me. More than friends we could be.
I want to play one of the clips from the Joe Budden podcast before I play more of her music, but I want to pose a question, and I would love for you guys to react to this question in the comment section. I'm 45 years old, the same age as A. Marie, so this music resonates with me, maybe different from a lot of other individuals, but to me, I think that she is a hell of an artist. And will you check out some of her new music? I would like to know that because it's a lot of ageism in black culture with music, not just hip hop, but music in general. When a woman is not attractive to the people no more, or when people ain't checking for the woman, they tend to not check for their creativity and their art no more. And I think that the music is flawless. Like it's a certain vibe that has to be created when you with your lady or when you out and about at the jazz festival, the cigar lounge, or if you in DC at a restaurant or whatever. A. Marie is high quality music for that setting and that environment. Just a clean, uh, multicultural, but specifically a black chocolate city DC sound that she personifies. And I appreciate that though. But let me play one of the clips from the Joe Budden podcast because I find this very interesting. And let's further the discussion.
Sure, I can always jump back. I'm all over the place. I go with the vibe.
What were your true feelings when he ended up giving Beyonce that song that they said that she wanted to talk about?
But you know what?
You dropped one thing. She drops Crazy in Love. There are clearly similarities.
Legs, heels.
I've heard all of the stories. I've heard every story you could imagine about how this came to be and how everybody felt and how you may have felt and yada, yada, yada.
You probably heard more than me. I didn't hear all these stories.
No, I've heard everything. Are you shitting me? Of course you heard stories.
I really didn't hear the stories about that particular song. No, I didn't hear it. Like I didn't hear anything about it. But a lot of people would be like, "Wait, that's not your record. Why didn't he give that record to you?" And I'm like, he never played that record for me. But after our first album, see the thing, what happened during that time?
Tell us.
Like after.
Tell us what happened. This is gonna be all over the internet.
After the.
There's gonna be a whole line, girl.
It's really simple. It's like we did the first album, right? And after the first album came out, it made a lot of noise, and people really loved that album. Mm-hmm. And Jay loved the album too. Like Jay-Z loved the first album. So but during that, he's also a producer that's coming up. So now he has all these people coming to him for records. You know what I mean? And we did create a sound together. That's something that, like, when we met,
that record.
He heard what I was looking for at the time was like someone who can do R&B, but like with hip hop, but like had some kind of bite. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't want it to just be straight up R&B because I usually would pick rap tracks all the time. And what he was looking for was somebody who would, have a different range. You could sing false, you could do this, but then you also had like a grit to your voice. So that's what he was telling me. So I was like, all right, we matched. I would create like melodies based off of what he was doing, and then he would create melodies based off of what I was doing. So it's almost like you couldn't really separate the sound. The sound was something we did create. After I come out, because he had one placement before that. After I come out, there were so many artists who were trying to work with him. So, he's gonna work with different artists. He's gonna have different songs. Just being, I'm being objective.
This is a crock of shit.
Listen, I'm being objective. He's gonna want to play some songs with me as his artist, right? But he's gonna want to play some songs elsewhere because he's also trying to grow and make his name as a producer. Now, one could argue that the best thing to do would be to keep it in house, maybe get another artist, and you kind of create your brand.
Would you have argued that?
Or
you don't give it to.
Did I argue that?
Is that what you would think?
No, because see, we never really discussed anything. The thing with me and Rich is our relationship was always more like in the studio. When we were not in the studio, we didn't actually really talk very much.
That's interesting, her take of Joe Budden presented the question. I apologize, y'all. Joe Budden presented the question because the perception of the people is that Beyonce stole her sound, stole her track, and her career faltered after that. And I don't know the connection that A. Marie had with Jay-Z was because she's saying that he was the producer, or is she talking about somebody else? she wasn't signed to Def Jam or nothing. I just did my research and look, she was signed to Columbia Records. So I don't know the connection that she had with Jay-Z. Jay-Z might have heard the records before they was released or whatever. And then Beyonce worked with that producer because Jay-Z loved the record, and he might have connected Beyonce with who Amerie was working with. But I love the fact that she sounds so unbothered by it. And she chalks it up to like, you can't hold a producer back, and you got to let the producer work with multiple artists, because that's true though, man. Producers want to get money. They want to work with as many people as they can work with and be as successful as they possibly can be. And Amerie, to me, I listen to Amerie music more than Beyonce. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Amerie's music, her personality, her energy, and her vibe more than I do Beyonce. She may not have a historical career like Beyonce, or she may not have created as much music as Beyonce, but that's just my preference. It's Amerie. And you know them boys Macy on the Joe Budden podcast. But let's get back to the Tiny Desk performance, and then we're gonna further the discussion in a minute, and I'm gonna play another clip from the Joe Budden podcast.
Staring in the mirror's eye, start to carefully contemplate just really how deep is this thing I have for you. It's wearing on my heart, and from the start, you know I try to steadily deny. A friendship turned to love. I know you probably think that I'm so strange, stuttering on every word when you look my way. Why? And maybe it's all in my mind, but when we hug goodbye, butterflies, I just died. Hey, hey, hey. I just died in your arms tonight. Don't want nobody bring me back to life. I just died in your arms tonight. Hey, I just died in your arms. I just died in your arms tonight. Tonight. Hey, I just died in your arms tonight. Don't want nobody bring me back to life. I just died in your
I knew they was about to come with a crazy transition, and I wanted to speak before the transition happened so we can enjoy it. If you haven't watched this already, my thoughts about her music, I can see how a lot of people won't like this because of how soft spoken she is and her voice isn't as powerful as a lot of R&B artists. But when I think about the creative process and me as an artist, I see how everybody is participating in this and we listening to it in a naked form without it being mixed or mastered or have all the elements to make it seem big by listening to it live. I think that these songs are very layered and structured songs. This is when people went from analog to digital and people was layering songs to make them sound bigger for bigger performance shows and things like that. And these are very difficult songs to perform. And that was one of my favorite songs, the one that she performed before this, I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight. Man, y'all got to go check that record out if y'all never heard it before. I'm doing this reaction video, especially for people my age and the youth that may not appreciate A. Marie's creativity. This is my first time doing an R&B reaction also. My favorite R&B artist really of all time is Aaliyah, A. Marie, Miguel. I think Miguel Kaleidoscope Dreams is like a classic, an undeniable classic. It's a few more artists, but I don't want to name them right now. But moving the conversation forward before I continue to play the record, why is Washington, D.C.'s music culture so slept on nationally from black people? I feel as if they are some of the best creators. They have some of the most cultural appropriate musicians. I love the artists, and they personify what it is to be black. The Chocolate City. Let's keep playing the music, man.
I'm loving this energy. Feels so good. See, we couldn't even do it this way without you. Couldn't even do it without you. You guys still here? Yeah. You're giving us a lot. I don't know why more I asked that because I'm feeling it. They're feeling it. But we're going to pick it up a little bit. Because you know I like to move. Y'all good with that? Yeah. All right, let's go. Been so fed up with every little
hell of a career, hell of an artist. You know, I feel as if these songs aged well. These are classic records. They personify the DC culture, and Beyonce bit her swag. She heard those records and she went to that producer, or Jay Z went to that producer and said, "We need that sound. That sound is something else, man. That's a sound that was created by Amerie. It even sounds like a DC sound." I just feel like we need to celebrate our artists while they're here, while they're relevant, while they're healthy, and while they're still creating. Those songs that she's performing now is going to be hard to perform when she's in her 60s. She's 45 now, man. Time is flying. Those are very layered records. That one thing, man, that's a difficult record. I'm looking forward to more of her music. I'm gonna play one more clip of a discussion that she had on the Joe Budden podcast, and I'm gonna get up off of this thing, man. I appreciate y'all time, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification button, so you can be notified next time a show release or a live drop. I just appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.
Like, really, what I got out of it, because there was some people who were like, "Yo, you heard the song? Why did Rich give that to you?" Because obviously I'm his artist, so everyone's just like, "What's that?" And it sounds like you, and it's got your things in it. But again, we created the sound that we created was based. It was like circular. You put this in, I put that in, and vice versa, right? But I was like, no, I love the record, but okay, I understood even at that time, he can't just only work with me. You know what I mean? And as a producer, you're going to be cheating on me. You're going to be like giving records to other people. So I understood that. But what it did do, though, I was like, when is this movie done? I need to get in the studio.
Yeah.
Like, when are we done?
Yeah.
I literally asked like a producer like that twice. Like, it's been going over. And he was like, we're almost done. You can't like not be in the rest of the movie. And I was just like, I don't know if I'm going to do this again.
Because one thing came out first, right?
No, it didn't actually. It didn't.
Was
come out
it done first?
No, it was. I mean, it probably was created already. I'm the way Rich would
Because that's
create,
one of the stories
he
that's
would
floating
create-
out there.
No, he
Yeah,
would create.
that's the one I
like,
heard.
Yeah.
he might have had a whole thing, but Rich, it was slow to create. So he's not one of those producers who were like creating this, and this. It'd be like, I'm gonna go away for a while. Here's the one track. I'm gonna go away for a while. Here's. No, it
One
didn't.
thing came out in like 2005, right?
2005.
And that came out in 2004.
No,
Crazy
Crazy in
No,
Love came out.
one
in
thing
03.
came out at the,
03.
at the
Right,
end of
okay.
2004 because it was Christmas because I leaked it.
Oh.
I was like, I think I might get
You
dropped.
had
But you
to
know what?
leak one thing?
Yeah. See, you know so many stories.
But the
but
album came
actual
out in
story-
2005, right? Touch.
The album, yeah. The one Touch came out in 2005. One Thing came out in 2004 because I leaked it over Christmas because everyone would be on break, so they can't stop anything. So I was like, I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna drop a match. For me, I was like, look, I think I might get dropped. So I just want people to hear the music. I don't really care about getting paid for it. I just want people to hear it because I believe in it. And they're on Christmas break, so we can just do it. And at the time, they were trying to like give the record to somebody else. They were trying to do that, but they couldn't because I wrote on the record too. So you can't just take it. And that was frustrating for them, I guess.
But why is this your standing with the label at this point? You got a hit in your pocket that they're trying to give to other people.
Because one, they didn't really understand that it was a hit totally, and then two, it was like there's so many other big artists at the label, you know what I mean? And I'm still new, and they're not really sure what I can do. Then they already have kind of like their pinnacle artists, so they're just looking at it like we'll just filter it over here.
Do you know who they were trying to give
Not-
it to?
Yes, Jennifer Lopez. That's how did you not know this story? And not that she was trying to wrest it away
We
from
gonna
me.
get
It's just
vocals on
that's
that.
just what they were trying to do. You know what
You know, God work in mysterious ways. She leaked the record because she just wanted people to hear her creativity. They couldn't do nothing with the record because she wrote on the record. And they was trying to give her written record to J-Lo to present it to the world. The music industry is foul. And what she said in that story is the reason why people should be independent. Now, I actually can't say that Beyonce stole her sound because she just admitted that One Thing came out after Crazy in Love. Even though it may have came out, the creative process and them creating that sound, it could have been stored in the hard drive somewhere, and it was playing records and sounds and all of that to her and Jay. and they heard that sound and they wanted to mimic and create that sound for Crazy in Love. For one of Beyonce's biggest records, it's actually a Marie inspired record. Salute to A. Marie, man. Thank you for your creativity and your artistic vibes. I appreciate you, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to my show. Let's further the discussion in the comment section below. Peace, love, plenty abundance. Make sure you go get you some money, and I'm gone.
The Triumphant Jackson Podcast.